And we'll move on. Ignacio Bahamondes versus Jaylin Turner, another lightweight bout. This second time now we've seen Bahamondes live. We got to see him at the Sphere, and that was an unbelievable fight. Two lanky, long guys. I thought they were going to feel each other out, see them on their feet, right to the ground. And, Turner was on top, and then Bahamondes works the triangle choke, gets the submission. Only took a couple minutes. Another extremely impressive performance by him. After the fight, Turner, very emotional, has lost 4 of his last 5. He announces his retirement. We'll see if that holds up or he changes his mind. But what'd you think of the fight? What'd you think of the performance by Bahamondes?
I love Turner. He's given us, if it is his last fight, I want to say, Turner, listen, I want to start with you. You earned to retire, you earned the right, you earned the respect of all the fans, all the MMA fans. You always gave it everything. You came, you made exciting fights. You always gave your all. If it is your last fight, thank you. Thank you for just those fights that are memorable, giving us 100% every time you got in that octagon. As far as Bahamondes, yeah, we've seen him in the Spear. The guy is, he's good. He's good. He's well-rounded. Turner got the takedown early on. He's on top. He's in control. Not a lot of damage because Bahamondes knew what to do on the bottom. And he sure as hell did know what to do, didn't he, bud? He sure as hell knew what to do. Take advantage of your guy's mistake. Get him into a false sense of confidence. Let him be on top. Let him get a little bit, let him get a little too aggressive, a little too handsy, looking to strike. Let him stand a little too erect, lead him into that spider web. Lead the beetle into that spider web. See, that's what I like to do, is break it down. We know the obvious. He choked him with a scissor-like of legs. I mean, that's nasty. If you had brothers in your life and when you were a kid, you probably know what that feels like. You probably know what that feels like because you probably had a brother, especially if he was an older brother, who put you in one of those, whether you liked it or not, right? And if you were lucky, mom or dad broke it up before you got submitted. You could give him credit for allowing Turner to be a co-conspirator to his own demise. And that's the cerebral part. That's being calm in an uncalm environment. That's what I'm here for. To kind of be your guide. Yeah, your guide. To not just the obvious, just to say, oh, there's the Grand Canyon over there, people. You see the Grand... yeah, we kind of continue. That explain to us, how did the Grand Canyon get formed? How did it come here? What's that behind the Grand Canyon? Oh, okay. That's what we try to do here, is be your guide to those subtle little things. And in this case, they were subtle. He allowed Turner to stand a little too erect, get a little too, confident, if you will, and to forget what you should never forget when you're in there with a guy who knows what to do, whether it's jiu-jitsu, grappling, whatever the form of floored chest that it happens to be, they know what to do. You make one mistake, I was talking about in the opening, bud, you make one mistake in that business, and just like my business, you make a mistake, you get hit with a shot, the night can be over. Just as quickly as it started, it can be over. You make a mistake with a guy on the floor, the night can be over. The night was over. Turner got caught up in a scissor lock, and that was about it. That's, as they say, that's all she wrote. Bahamondes squeezed those legs like a vice. I mean, oh, man. The legs are your strongest muscle in your body. Well, really, the mind is the strongest muscle. But we're talking about physical forces right now. From a physical standpoint, the strongest muscle is the legs. He used the legs in a very smart way. And that will bring us, I'll leave it to you. I want to take it away, but that will bring us to the best fight of the night.